like, who are these strange girls that showed up in the school, and everyone's been very friendly.
Alright, so I mean, so far good experiences for boys.
Yes, so
I mean,
far.
any friendship requests on the road or something like that? Any friendship requests on the roads and...
Oh yeah, we get a lot of Facebook requests from people we don't know, but like people who have, you know, seen us on the street or just like have somehow like a friend of a friend of a friend has met us, and so, you know, we have to be careful obviously and kind of make sure we're friends with only people we know, and, you know, be careful of the people we know, but that's the same anywhere.
Yeah, absolutely. And what are the activities you have been doing?
Well, because my interest after this year, I'm going to university for fine arts, along with international affairs. And so I've been taking art lessons here in this neighborhood, and I've also studied classical Indian vocals.
All right.
I sang a bundish and at the Rotary District Conference, so that was really fun.
Can you help each of that?
Oh no!
You can try.
I guess I could sing a few suras. Like,
sure.
Like we had to go through we had to learn all the notes and how to construct and use them correctly, and that was actually not so hard, because when you get down to the bones of it, it's not so different from Western music, which I have studied.
All right.
The other things I've been doing, I mean, I spend time with my friends. We go to the cinema, we go to CCD. Spend a lot of time in CCD.
Right.
But other than that, you know, I spend a lot of time with my family. I spend a lot of time, you know, at school, obviously. I don't attend as an actual student in IB, even though I'm enrolled, but I do some things around the school and keep myself busy. So.
All right. So, okay, fine. And what's your future plans? I mean, what are you planning to have a career as your career?
For my university, I'm going to university in New York City and studying fine arts and international affairs. After that, I'm hoping to use my international affairs major to do something along the lines of diplomacy or work with an NGO, something using international affairs and travel.
Alright, so you're fond of travel?
Yes.
Alright, so okay, fine. Which other places you have traveled in India?
In India, I've covered a fair amount of North India, because Rotary has organized trips for us. So we went to North India, where I went to Rajasthan, Agra, Delhi. I spent time in Jaipur, Udaipur. We went up to Dharamshala, which was really nice. And I got to see the Taj and all the forts and that sort of historical things. And then we spent time in South India, and I spent time in Kerala and Tamil Nadu and Goa, which was beautiful. It was absolutely beautiful. And then I've also traveled around Gujarat. So I've done a fair amount of traveling.
Have you been to Mumbai, Bombay?
I have. I've been twice.
Oh really?
Yes, once for a school trip and once with my second host family.
How has been the experience?
I love Mumbai. It's so much fun. I did, you know, when I went with my classmates, we spent time at a school for a Model United Nations conference. And then we just kind of, you know, spent time in Colaba and, you know, just did kind of fun things. And when I went with my family, we did all the tourist things. And I went to Elephanta Caves, and I, you know, saw the Taj Hotel and all that sort of things. And then one day they passed us off to other exchange students and let us roam free, and that was nice.
Okay, so you must have traveled through the train, Indian train, local train.
Yes.
You just tell our readers your experiences of train.
We were on the local trains at 6 p.m. and there was 4 girls, 2 Indian girls, and me and my friend Stina and 1 boy. Because we had the 1 boy who was an exchange student, we couldn't go in the women's compartment. So we were in rush hour in the general compartment. It was madness. I was the shortest, so they put me in the middle so I wouldn't get suffocated. And they all stood around me, and I'm sure suffered some discomfort doing that. But we managed to get on and off fine, and it was quite the experience.
Yeah, you know, we have a story in India that you know, we get to know each other very much from the train. I mean, there are stories of people who have been friends for life, who I met in the train. So was there any such incident with you?
When we went on our tours, we traveled a lot by train, especially when we went to South India. the first train ride back and the first train ride there were both like 30 hours long. And it was, we were sitting there, you know, not much to do, and we made lots of friends.
Right.
People are always curious, you know, why there are 13 like random foreign teenagers on the train.
Right.
Especially when they're crazy the way we were. So, you know, we made friends, we got fed by strangers, we held their babies, it was very different from our trains at home,
Right,
but
so
it was nice.
Okay, you had a bit of Indian culture.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, so you know, the last thing I would like to ask you is that you have been here through the Rotary, right?
Mm-hmm.
So any words for the Rotary or Rotary Club you like to?
Yeah, well, I'd obviously like to thank District 3060 for hosting us, because it's been a fabulous year and they've been wonderful to us. And I'd like to thank my host families, the Vibarkars, Sanghanis, Gangdevs, and my current host family, the Takars. They've all been wonderful, and we've had a wonderful experience, and our club, Rajkot Midtown, has been fabulous for us, and we just really appreciate that.
Alright, so can you say that would you like to come back to India again?
Yes, absolutely. I'll be back for sure. I'm hoping to come back for a study abroad in college, and if not, I'm sure to come back anyway, because now India is my second home.
Alright, so which are the stories you will take back home?
There are so many stories. I mean, obviously I have a year's worth of stories to take home, but I think my favorite stories are the ones where unexpected things happen, like when we take tours, and like, for example, one time, you know, when we were trying to go to the Taj, and we were waiting in line in the queue, and they had a half day that day of having it being open, and it was a particularly busy day, and so we stood in the queue the whole day, and we saw the Taj outside, and it was beautiful. By the time we got inside, it was dark. And we didn't actually see the inside of the Taj, but we had a lot of fun running around the inside of the Taj in the dark. Like, things never go as planned here, but those end up with the best stories.
Right, absolutely. Okay. Oh, thank you very much, Haley, for spending time with us.
Thank you. It was a pleasure.
Thank you. Haley, for you.